Welcome back to the Hideout. We are the Usual Rejects. My name is Nico, aka Prince Productions.
You know what it is, guys. It's Dr. Thick, aka Kevy Kev.
Well, you guys actually don't know what it is, and it's Christian from AAPS Entertainment. One day the entertainment will be gone.
Yeah. And of course, this is a show where we talk about film and TV news every single week. As per usual, time skips down below, timestamps, whatever they're called. And today we are talking about Hot Wheels, Zachary, Levi, Ahsoka, Spider-Verse, Scott Pilgrim, and much, much more. So boys, let's get started. So remember how a couple weeks ago we talked about how they're trying to make a gritty live-action Hot Wheels movie with J.J. Abrams as the producer, right?
Yeah.
Well, there's been an update, right? They're looking for directors, but guess what? There's no script.
Of course, there's no script.
So they're just going up to directors and being like, "Hey, you want to do this movie? I mean, it's all set to go." And then they're like, "Yeah, where's the script? Oh, we don't have it."
Huh.
Yeah. So, and this is all because of the popularity of Barbie. So, what does that say about J.J. Abrams as a man who is the one producing this film? I don't know. So what
also,
the fuck?
just Mattel, man. Like, brother, like, you're not... Like, they're trying to make a genuine cinematic universe. Like from what I heard.
They want to make the Mattel-Verse because they're also planning on making a Rock'em Sock'em Robots movie.
Rock'em
What?
Sock'em.
And yeah, Rock'em Sock'em Robots, the little
Yeah. I'm like,
The
why?
Uno horror movie.
Why do they need a movie?
Or the Magic 8-Ball horror movie. But they're also trying to make an Uno
Magic
movie.
8-Ball horror.
And a Monopoly movie.
Magic 8-Ball horror movie.
Bro, this is not real.
Bro, it's the Mattel-Verse. Instead of the Avengers, it's just gonna be it's just a giant playset.
Yeah, like
just a giant board game.
What is it building up to? Nothing. Honestly, nothing.
Toys, the movie.
Oh my god.
That's what it's
I
Toy
love
Story
when
4,
Barbie
the movie.
cameoed in the Uno movie. Oh my god.
So they're just planning to make a movie about Hot Wheels, no script, no nothing. Just get all the directors and be like, "Oh, hey, you want to do this shit? Sure. Why the fuck no? But where's the script? There is no script. I'm just wiping it off my ass and just here you go. Just start making it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's exactly what J.J. Abrams said. Literally, word for word. That's what he's doing.
Oh god.
Dude, man.
Honestly, it's all good because the first one they make is gonna bomb, and then they're just gonna cancel everything else out, so it doesn't really fucking matter. Well,
but people also said that about Morbius and Kraven, and obviously Kraven is still happening. And speaking of Kraven, it's been it's reported that the film is going to be a tragedy. So sad.
Aww.
Ooh-woos. Aww.
So sweet.
We're gonna. Oh, Kraven's gonna make us cry.
I know. I'm gonna bring my tissues.
I can't wait for that radioactive tiger.
Yeah, I can't wait to see
little
him bite off a
blankie.
guy's nose and then fuck the whole
Tiger
I'm
King.
I'm gonna cream with tears.
A cute little film.
Radioactive lion.
Bruh.
Brother, everyone already clicked off right now. They said, "Oh, I can't handle this." Yeah. Well, if you can't handle it, you're a fucking pussy, bro. Get off our.
We gotta bring
fucking-
Tiger
Whoa.
King to
our
this
fucking
thing.
podcast. But after you like and
Gotta be
subscribe, thank
Tiger
you.
King. Only after that though. But speaking of garbage, this is.
Oh, yeah, I'm right here. We'll
Because
see.
Craven, you get. And Christian too. You get the correlation, right? I mean, it makes sense, right? Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Zachary Levi, star of the hit film Shazam 2: Fury of Gods, says, and I quote, "I personally feel like the amount of content that comes out of Hollywood that is garbage. They don't care enough to actually make it great for you guys. We have to actively not choose the garbage. It'll help a lot." Reminder: star of hit film Shazam 2: Fury of Gods. What do you guys make of that quote? Because it tells me a lot.
It's 110,000% truthful. It's just unfortunate that he said it after Shazam 2. That's it. Like, everyone's like...
That's what I was thinking too.
And it's
Wait,
like,
repeat the quote again?
Yeah, go ahead, Nico.
That he basically says that that Hollywood movies are current Hollywood movies are garbage. That they just make garbage.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
okay.
No, I mean,
Wait, no, you go.
yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna say the same point of you about like, I mean, I do agree with what he says, and in all fairness, I don't think he's a bad actor, but he just happened to star in Shazam 2.
Yeah, which, full disclosure, I haven't seen yet. I was really, 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 really excited for it, and then all the reviews started coming in, and I was like, do I really want to spend $15 to go? Nah.
And it's sitting at a cool 49% on Tomatoes.
And then my girly friend, she watched it because she's a big Shazam fan, and she was like, yeah, nah, it wasn't all that. I was like, ooh,
It wasn't worth it.
But because the thing is, David F. Sandberg, the guy that made it, he's done 4 Hollywood feature films, and I've seen all his other work except for Fury of the Gods, and I loved all his movies. Lights Out, which is an incredible debut for like a director, like really fucking great movie. Annabelle Creation is fucking incredible. That movie is just so fucking creepy and just really fun at the same time, but just honestly like one of the scarier movies in the Conjuring universe. And of course Shazam is just fucking awesome. Like, it's always a movie I kind of want to watch during Christmas time.
It's a classic scary movie.
It's a classic scary movie.
Shazam.
But yeah,
it terrifies me.
I do gotta say, I mean, I will eventually watch Fury of the Gods when I have time. when I'm not getting caught up with Clone Wars and Sopranos, I'll check it out. But
I'm never gonna watch it.
I'll watch it eventually. But
I literally forgot Shazam 2 even existed.
Damn.
Right? Yeah. I mean, I don't.
Oh no.
It's obviously not the best look, especially right after this. But then again, he also didn't direct Shazam 2.
Yeah.
He acted in it, so you know.
And,
I get what you're coming from.
Yeah, and in all fairness, I don't really know what seems to have been the problem with Fury of the Gods in the sense of, like, from a directorial... like, okay, how to explain? This is a director that's very passionate about the things he makes. He's very creative and very... I don't necessarily know if, like I guess subversive is the right word. Yeah, I guess. Like he's not trying to make something everyone else has
bad
already
stuff.
seen, and he is definitely interested in telling
in Shazam.
Yeah, so it's like, what I'm trying to understand what went wrong with the movie. You know, for
you see,
yeah.
To me, it felt like a studio thing. I don't know, because it just felt very like the villains were very generic looking, and generic from what I heard. And it just, like I said, to me, it just seems like a studio thing. Like the studio, you gotta hit these points, have these characters, and then bam. And I don't know. But moving on from Shazam: Fury of Gods, the hit film of 2023, right? The hit film, but you know what is kind of sad? Have you guys ever heard of the film The Blind Side?
Yeah.
No.
Well, you don't know about The Blind Side. It's loosely based on a true story. Now loosely based on a true story. Now loosely based. We'll get to this. It's about this homeless teen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who's he's in and out of school, and then one day this couple takes him in, and he eventually they transform his life, and he plays football, and it's a nice happy story, and he's got potential as a football player, and then he makes it into the NFL, right? I believe. Yeah. I don't remember.
No, he made it to the NFL.
Oh, okay, he made it to the NFL. So it's just, it's a nice happy story about this family who adopt this kid and his future, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Michael O'Hare, which is the name of the guy, right? Of the dude, is reportedly filing a lawsuit alleging he wasn't adopted but tricked into a conservatorship that gave the two adults, right, the ones that supposedly adopted him in the movie, control over his assets. And he also alleges that that couple got paid millions in royalties for the movie, while he got nothing for the story. So, what do you guys make of that? Because it sounds really, really sad, but...
Yeah. I mean, like... Yeah. Because it sucks, and it's just like... Was anything they did nice to him? Because, like, why did he realize it now? Does that mean, like...
Now, see, that's...
to him, but
that's what confuses me, yeah.
Exactly, because it's like... In theory... Hear me out. Don't yell at me. In theory...
Uh-oh.
They still might have, like...
No!
I can't even hear myself. I don't even want to hear what I gotta say. Nah, but, like, in theory, they must have still done good for him, even if it was with bad intentions and they still ended up screwing him over. Because, like, and the reason I'm saying that is because it took him a while to catch on. You see my point?
Yeah. Well...
Unless he caught on years ago, but then, it still took him some time.
It's a bit hard to tell because ESPN did an article on it, and the main quote is that he had found out about this in February of 2023.
Holy shit.
Where he learned about the conservatorship. Yeah.
He went that many years. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wait, so this is based off a true story, right?
Yeah. The movie is based on the true story. Make a member. Yeah, so supposedly he learned about this in 2023 about the conservatorship, to which he consented on the basis that doing so would make him a member of the family, but in fact provided him no familial relationship with the adults, with the people.
I hope he sues the fuck out of them. I mean, he is. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah, it sucks. That's so sad. But like, what does he think about it after all these years?
I know, because it's like, is he like he
the betrayal?
Like, yeah, I mean, definite betrayal. But it's like, to me, it's just like I'm so confused on the family dynamic. Like, do they actually act like he's like his son? Or, like, I'm so confused. Like, is he still coming over for dinner? Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad. like on Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? Like, what? Confused.
I see. That's what. And the weird thing is, obviously, the parents, the adopted family is going to deny this, but in the past, they've denied making money from the movies, saying that they only received a flat fee for the story and none of the movie's profits. Which is. It's quite an odd thing overall. It is such an odd situation. And I mean, within the next couple months, it'll definitely keep devolving, right? We'll learn more and more about it.
Man,
of course. But like,
gross.
It's terrible.
Gosh.
Man.
And it ruins that movie. I love that movie.
Yeah, but now you can't.
Now I can literally never watch. Well, I'll watch it for Sandra Bullock because she looks good in that movie. But I mean, she looked good still. But now I can never watch that movie again. I can never watch.
Man,
I can never watch it again.
That must have been such a sad realization that he just. That I don't know. We, like I said, we'll keep talking more about this as it comes out. But
this is like the worst lie or worst realization I found out since the time I realized my dog does not drop a frozen chocolate yogurt in.
Oh no, man! Not the frozen chocolate yogurt.
Yeah, I
thought the worst time hearing was you when your dog ate the last chicken nugget.
Yeah, last chicken nugget.
But in happier news, I guess you would take this as happier news. Stephen Amell famously went viral last week for his anti-protest comments. Has been seen at a protest. So
let's go, Stephen.
There's no there also the funniest part is there's been no quote, nothing said from him, but just a picture of him at a protest with other people, and he's wearing a SAG-AFTRA shirt. So
okay.
I
don't. Just maybe it's to get uncanceled. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm pretty sure we talked about it like last week. Dumbass comments.
Yeah, it was not it's not a good comment. And dude, sometimes you just gotta keep shit to yourself. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
He
man.
tried to let it out, you know. Boy had some voices in his head, so I'm like, do it.
His intrusive thoughts.
He let out the demons. I mean, Jamie Lee Curtis has talked about how she's been rather neutral about the protest, but she's still gone to the protest. So, oh man, Stephen Amell. He's kind of failed the city, kind of not. It's hard to tell. What?
This is really
Failed the city, bro. He ain't Batman.
He climbing out the gulag.
He ain't.
He coming back.
He ain't him. He ain't Batman. You said he was supposed to be Batman.
Oh, that's right.
At some point. That's right. But then the CW decided to make him Arrow, and just turn Arrow into Batman. Though it's the same thing, right?
Oh
my
God!
gosh.
I can't.
He supposed to protect the city. He ain't Batman.
Huh?
I've tried to watch that show so many times, and it's just boring.
What show?
I know
Arrow?
you like it though. Yeah, right.
Arrow.
You like it though, Nico.
I
Right?
saw it. Yeah, I enjoyed it when it was coming out, but I think rewatching it'll be different, but I don't know. You just had to be there. You had to be there and you weren't there.
That's true. I was
You
still
have to be
swimming
there.
in the ball sack.
Okay.
Alright, next topic.
Alright. Staying on the topic of ball sacks.
Oh yeah.
The MCU.
Actually, I don't know what's happening.
The MCU.
What's happening?
We know the MCU, right? We know how the MCU is, right?
Wait, what's MCU?
We know how the MCU was. Oh, well, that's a deep rabbit hole.
All right,
But,
I'll Google it later. Continue.
But as we know, over the last couple of years, the MCU has had some mishaps, to say the least, and a lot of the reasons for their mishaps is their tones in films, right? Thor: Love and Thunder is notoriously too silly for its own good. So silly, in fact, that Chris Hemsworth kids do not like it. But I love this.
And my
quote.
girlfriend came out
I
very mad.
I think a lot of people came out very mad. But the Marvel's director Nia DaCosta says that the film differs from other MCU films because, and I quote, "It's really wacky and silly." Oh,
Huh. Yes.
oh,
Yes.
I think her full quote, I think superhero fatigue absolutely exists. Blah blah blah. The world goes into these movies. The world we go into these movies are worlds unlike others you've seen in the MCU. Bright worlds that you haven't seen before. So, that makes me a bit worried for the Marvels.
Yeah.
Because the last couple projects have also been wacky and silly. You know, I don't think Quantumania was a very dark film. So, yeah, and obviously, people have not taken lightly to the quote. Cause like, what the fuck? I mean, it would be cool though if this was some kind of like marketing technique. Like, imagine if like when they were promoting the Batman, Matt Reeves was just going around going, "Oh yeah, it's just a cute little indie film we made. Oh, Batman's kind of adorable in this movie. He's just a cute little guy.
Batman's having his mental breakdown session."
Someone give him his Pepe. Someone give him his Pepe.
Oh, he's just crying his guts out. That's all. So,
you know, he's pumping steroids on his thigh to, kill someone,
Aw, so cute. So yeah, the Marvels is gonna supposedly be very wacky and silly, boys. I love me some
Ever
wacky
since
and
Love and
silly
Thunder
movies.
came out, it started to get too silly.
Yeah.
I
don't know what's happening.
They need to stop They need to stop hiring people that literally just don't even know
that
the
don't
MCU.
know how to run a cinema or run a Marvel universe.
Well, yeah, like that too, but like They need to stop hiring people that don't even know the MCU. Like, that's fine if you don't understand the comics, but they gotta stop hiring people. Because, like, this comment is very tone deaf. Like, so you clearly have not watched anything.
Yeah, but the weird part is the acknowledgement of the superhero fatigue.
Exactly. And it's like, why is that? Because everything's starting to feel the same, and with everything starting to feel the same, one of the biggest criticisms has been everything feeling wacky and silly. Like, I've mentioned this a few times. Like, it kind of feels like we're reverting. Like, we're kind of going back to, like, the early 2000s, the 90s, like, when superhero movies were just, like, you know, like not even campy, just fucking goofy goober ass shit. Like, we're starting to get back to, like, that time period where it's like they're hitting them with the one-liners, and they're walking away from the explosions with their backs like, brother,
okay,
like,
Oppenheimer,
we had the Dark Knight. What the fuck happened? Like, we got, like, all these fucking movies that are, you know, Endgame, Infinity War, Winter Soldier, you know, like just, like, fucking just Man of Steel. Like, what the fuck happened from, like, us getting to, like, such a point with this genre, to just the things we've been getting lately, where it's just like just, yeah, I don't know. And so, but anyways, the comments, they just seem very tone deaf. Like, it's like, okay, so this is another person that they're hiring that, like, you don't look there, they don't have to hire people that watch this stuff. They don't
have to hire people at all.
They don't have to hire anyone.
No, they don't have to hire people at all.
They should be looking for the best talent, right? Obviously, that is what they should be looking for. But it's getting to a point where they're just kind of hiring, like, people that like just don't even know the MCU. Like, you don't have to know the comics, that's fine, but, like, at least, like, have a basic understanding of the MCU. Like, you don't even really have to be, like, a giant fan. Like, oh, I've seen a few movies, I'll watch, like, I'll get caught up. They're hiring people, and I can tell you for a fucking fact, like, the past few projects, like, a lot of them, you can tell it's, like, kind of people that seem like they fucking hate comics too. Like, it's kind of coming across that way, like, to be completely honest. Like I don't want to, like, yeah, it just seems like there's been a few projects that just, like, it kind of, we talk about, like, the Secret Invasion thing. I can almost guarantee you that like the person running things, or the people running things, kind of just, I mean, first of all, they didn't even read the stuff, which is insane, and I can almost guarantee you that they wouldn't have wanted to anyway. So I can tell by these comments they don't have an understanding of the MCU, so it kind of just makes me a little weary, because, like, to be completely honest, full disclosure, I'm not really, I'm gonna skip the Marvels, man. I skipped Secret Invasion, and I'm gonna skip the Marvels, and I'm gonna start skipping things this year. And, like, I am hardcore MCU fan. I've literally watched all the fucking shows. I'm talking Inhumans, Runaways, God fucking rest its fucking soul. That shit got taken off of, like, every fucking streaming service platform. Fuck you, sniped. Disney, for, like, obliterating it from existence. Not okay. Like, Cloak and Dagger, every single Netflix shows, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Carter, like, everything. I've literally seen everything MCU related. Like, the short films, the one-shots from I am so addicted to this universe that, like, you know, I inject it in my blood, like, in the morning. Like, it's just, like, you know.
Yes.
But, like, obviously I like other things, so.
Yeah.
So, like, you know what? If Marvel's not giving me what I want, I'm just gonna go watch Star Trek or something. Like, I don't, like, obviously, but my point is, like, I mean, I am glad, like, I love everything. Like, I'm into, like, everything. So I don't necessarily, like, it breaks my heart that Marvel has been not really satisfying me the way I'd like it to, for a while.
Whoa.
And so now I've been disappointed too many times that I'm starting to skip projects. Like, and see, the thing is, I'm not, like, I'm a hardcore fan, and I'm literally, like, we're talking channels like Mr. Sunday Movies, like people that have literally like they're hardcore like comic book
Yeah.
fans, and they've literally built their entire channel, and we're not just talking about Mr. Sunday Movies. I'm just using him as an example, them as an example, both him and James and Mason.
They get a
yeah,
they get a free shout out though.
They get a free shout out.
They
Helping out the small creators. It's all good. But like there are channels like Mr. Sunday Movies, like
yes, of course, that know, that understand these films more
like a
than
new rock
the people
stars,
working on them.
Yeah, these channels,
Rockstar, Screen Crush,
like all these channels that are literally like built off of like keeping up with this type of content. They're skipping shit. Mr. Sunday Movies has started to skip like most of the, and they skip Secret Invasion, She-Hulk. They just don't give up. Like no one cares. Like people, like movie reviewers are skipping shit. Like you look at your top film and TV critics on YouTube, Jeremy Johns, Chris Stuckman, they're skipping shit. They're not watching shit from the MCU anymore. Like they're not fucking reviewing things. So all your hardcore fans aren't even watching all of the content anymore. Like they've given up. So my point is, if the hardcore fans like us are not watching, what does that say about the average casual viewer?
Yeah. It's sad times we're living in. Sad times we're living in. It really is.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it also goes back to the whole Stephen Amell thing of sometimes you just gotta learn to shut up. Don't open your mouth. Right?
Yeah.
This quote, the one from the Secret Invasion director, like it's like sometimes just don't say anything. Like,
just don't.
If you know the current state of Marvel's on thin ice, don't make it worse.
Don't make it worse. Exactly. And it's like, I guess part of me is kind of just sad because it's like I know there's a lot of people, artists out there that are like us, that are like really craving to tell a story within this isn't just a Marvel thing.
This universe.
Just everything.
Yeah, no, but I see what
like
you're
to
saying.
stick on the Marvel, to like tell a story within a franchise, and let's just say Marvel especially, like, to tell a story within this universe. And they're giving it to up and comers that are good at what they do, and they should be respected for what they do, absolutely. But they're probably kind of just taking these more as like, okay, my name's gonna get out there because I'm working on a Marvel project, versus going with the people that are actual fans and still have
they actually care,
talent, and they care. And the thing that's frustrating me is like that's like, and we've been talking about this, it's like Marvel is kind of going against everything they were, right? And this is what's been breaking my heart. Who were the people that were running shit? Like, think about it. We have James Gunn. We had Jon Favreau. We had Joss Whedon. We had the Russo brothers. We had Ryan Coogler, right? These were genuine comic book fans that grew up with all this source material, that knew the Marvel world inside out. And these are the people that they got to tell their stories. They were and guess what? Those are all those directors have made the best movies in the universe because they, on two reasons. They're humongous fans and they understand it inside and out. And two, because of that, they were able to have the confidence in themselves to put their directorial staple and vision and voice on their projects. I mean, those are the projects that have the most like sense of artistic expression. Is your Black Panther, your Guardians movies, the first Iron Man, even the second Iron Man. Like these are you can feel Joss Whedon, right?
You can feel the passion, yeah,
you can feel that, like, this is an artistic expression. This is a voice. This is someone who has their own distinct flavor, their own distinct style. And pairing that up with the knowledge that they have and the love that they have for these comics, those have been the best ones. Whereas a lot of the She-Hulk, like, it just seems like they fucking hate comics. Like it just seems like it very much comes across as like they know nothing about it, which is fine. If they're willing to verse themselves in the source material, awesome. But it just
That's
seems
a different
like
story. Yeah.
like they just don't.
Yeah.
It seems like they fucking hate the fucking shit that they're getting, which is like, what is happening? Like you can find people that are talented, and that enjoy this stuff, or at least find people that are talented and willing to dive into some research and that's the minimum. Because here's the thing, like you can go ahead and do what you're doing. I love that they pick indie filmmakers. I think I would hate if they just start getting only big name directors. Like I love that they've always done indie filmmakers for the most part. You know, every once in a while you'd get a Raimi or a Joss Whedon where they've had seasoned work, like very seasoned work in Hollywood.
Yeah.
But for the most part, like Favreau was indie, Gunn was indie, Ryan Coogler was making like very, very low budget dramas, like you know, and then sometimes they get a Shane Black. You know, like what I'm saying is like they have they mostly like 90% of the time do indie to low budget filmmakers, and that's what always kind of made these things stick out, right? And my point is like, you can still find those people that don't know anything about the comics, but if they're willing to put the effort into researching and caring, that's when you know you're gonna get a good project. Whereas right now, you can tell that passion isn't there, and it just kind of seems like a lot of these people are just kind of taking it as a paycheck or a means to get their name out. Yeah, and it's just kind of getting like just very sloppy and very, very messy, and it breaks my heart because, that like if Christian, you want to make a fucking I don't know a mob crime story, sure. I know. Well, tell me about it, right? Okay, it's about blah 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 blah. Holy.
Well,
fuck.
I mean,
and this is a true story.
Every filmmaker's every filmmaker's got to do research, right?
Exactly. So then what do you do?
Got to understand the project beginning to end. Yeah.
Exactly.
You do that. In the material.
You throw yourself into the material. But if you came up to me, Christian, I have a based on a true story, crime, mob, mafia story, whatever. Are you blah 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 blah? You interested? I mean, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I'll make it. Yeah. Oh, there's a book. Yeah, I'm not gonna read that. Do we got writers? Cool, because I don't give a fuck to write. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
And that's how Secret Invasion was made.
and see, that's my point. Is like that's kind of like, I mean, obviously that's a super overgeneralized, simplified Neanderthal version of thinking about it. But my point still remains. It's just like, I don't feel like there's that passion to be like, oh, you know what? This sounds like a great story. I mean, look at the Russo brothers. They are the perfect example of this. They said they hated Captain America when they were kids. Well, I don't know if hate is the right word, but they didn't like Captain America. He wasn't their favorite. Mm-hmm. And with that passion, they went back, did a bunch of research, and said, this is how I feel like we can make the character enjoyable. And
they made the best Captain America movie.
And they made the best Captain America. Yeah, exactly. And on top of that, like, it's funny because guess what? Who was everyone's least favorite Avenger? Up until then, it was Captain America. If you remember back then, when right before Winter Soldier came out, everyone was like, I don't know. I mean, it's not that anyone hated Captain America, but it was just like no one was really.
I don't know about that take.
Yeah, no, I feel like people weren't like the biggest fan until Winter Soldier. I feel
more
like
than Hawkeye.
Too much American.
Ooh, actually, I would. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
More than Hawkeye or Black
Widow?
I don't know.
You're probably right about that.
But the point is still there. He was definitely overlooked in comparison to Iron Man,
and Thor and Hulk, and so like they
Hulk,
boosted that character up because they had that passion. You're absolutely right about the Hawkeye thing, by the way. They boosted that character up by giving a shit. That's my point. Anyways, yeah.
Give a shit about what you do.
Give a shit about what you do. That take artistic integrity in all the things you make, even if it's a crappy podcast filmed in a jail cell.
Yep. Yes, where the cops are upper ass, as well as the microphones. But luckily, there is one project that has a lot of people giving a shit about it. Specifically, the people working on it, and that is the Scott Pilgrim anime, which stars the original movie cast and is also produced by Edgar Wright. Guys,
I'm fucking excited for this fucking movie. Whew.
No, it's a show. It's a show. It's an anime.
It's a show? Oh, shit. Even better. Oh, my God. Bro, that was technically my first book I ever picked. That's actually my first ever book willing to read, honestly, when I actually really wanted to get into reading. Like, in high school, I did not like to fucking read at all. I legit hated reading. Scott Pilgrim, I picked that shit up, and legit, I kept going. I was like, bro, this can't be it. Like, the last book made me fucking like, no, there has to be more. But that's how it ends. I'm like the way how Scott Pilgrim ends, I'm like, this shit hits. Like, this shit
Well, now
hits.
you get to see it. You're going to get to see it be animated.
It's like, oh. Like, I love the Scott Pilgrim, you know, what's called the live action one still. I still like it. Mm-hmm. It's like, you know, I give it like more like a 7 out of 10. But I think with Scott Pilgrim, it just feels better if it was more, like, you know, animated instead. It's like the humor of it. This, you know, how Scott Pilgrim is basically like a fucking like an asshole jerk, some type of dude, you know, playing with, you know, a bunch of girls' hearts and shit. But, you know, it was that fact, you know, he was just, you know, him being a jackass, being all that shit. And now we get to see him animated and actually, you know, in a weird anime type of weird sense. Like, I always wanted it. Because there's always been a lot of people outside, like, what's it called, like, YouTube or what's it called, or people who make fan art, or do fan animations for it. I've seen people do fan animations of the coffee scene. Or
Scott Pilgrim.
So, Scott Pilgrim? Like, yes. Like, and his sister just leaning, like knocks on the window, like, hey, I gotta go. And, you know, like, how you doing with their mouth? Like, what do you mean by doing my mouth? It's like, that's how it naturally, whatever, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean.
No, I don't. But I get the point. Yeah.
But it was just one of the scenes, like, you know, was like the sister's best friend was like in the coffee shop working a job. Anyways. Yeah. It just, I'm just saying this. I love Scott Pilgrim.
Scott Pilgrim.
I just hope they just like everything goes by, you know, by the book and everything else. There's no changes to everything else. Spot on. Because
well, by the trailer, it seems like it'll be pretty faithful. And Michael Cera said that he had a great time filming it, so that's also good news.
Oh, okay, that's good. As long as it's like, you know, a good majority is faithful to it, this little big boy is gonna be fucking happy with that shit.
Yeah. This little big boy. I mean, the movie or the original movie has a big fan base, so they gotta make right. That's gonna be great. You guys gonna see? Should we review it when it comes out? We'll review. We'll talk about it, right?
I'm gonna go watch that shit when it fucking releases on the show.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Like when the first show comes out.
Okay, good. We'll talk about it when it comes out then.
Well, when
it's
does
coming out on Netflix. I'll tell you right now. It comes out on Netflix on November 17th. So we still got a couple months to wait, but
November 17th. That's going to be the only time I get Netflix. Actually, no. The only time I'm going to get Netflix again just to watch that shit. I thought I'm just going to cancel the subscription.
You're going to get that free trial, 30-day free trial.
Probably. Like, how many episodes is it going to be?
I don't know. Oh. I have no idea.
I'm assuming
to
like
be honest
more than...
with you. Let's see. Let me just think. Oh, actually, oh no, wow, I do know. It's in my head. Oh wow, I just gotta really think about it.
He's going to the clouds.
Oh, I gotta go. Oh, I just remembered. It's gonna be 8 episodes. Wow.
Yeah, because the book's only like 6 or 7 books.
Of course. 8 episodes. I knew it.
Wait, but how long are they?
Yeah,
are they just like 30 minutes or are they up to an hour?
You want to know?
Nico, I just gotta roll your eyes back and find out the answer.
Yeah, Nico, go search in the clouds.
Oh, wow, I'm still thinking about it.
Beep bop.
Oh,
beep.
Guys.
Beep bop, beep bop.
You see the gears? The gears in my brain
see the gears.
Really, they're really taking off. Oh, it looks like I don't know. Okay. Oh, wow, I figured it out. Kind of. Well, there is no confirmed length. So, anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour, as usual Netflix shows do. But that's going to be exciting to see where that comes out.
I fucking can't wait.
Yeah, that's going to be great. We'll talk about that when it releases. And another show that's also coming out, there's a Godzilla spin-off series coming to Apple TV Plus called Monarch, Legacy of Monsters. And in the show, Kurt and Wyatt Russell, right, are going to be playing the same character, just set in different eras. I'm really excited about this. I love Godzilla. I love kaiju films, and it looks really good. They released a couple images, and Godzilla's in one of the images. So
he was the San Francisco flashback.
Yeah. Yep, I think so.
Back in 1980s.
Dookie on San Francisco.
Bro, he really shit on San Francisco.
He took us like, damn, I need to go take a shit. Like,
yo,
that shit
Godzilla fans are living well right now. We've got this. We've got the upcoming sequel to Godzilla and Kong, and then Toho is making another Godzilla movie over there in Japan. Ooh. So there is a lot of Godzilla content to be swallowed.
Funko Pop.
You got it? What? Oh, Funko Pop. Yeah.
I still need to get the mecha version of it.
Oh, the mecha one. Yeah.
I love Mecha Godzilla.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a thing or two about Godzilla. I may or may not have watched every single one.
One day I will watch all of them.
All 37 of them?
Yeah. I've seen
there's 37 movies of Godzilla.
Super young. I gotta rewatch it.
Yep, there are 37. 36, 37. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you guys gotta watch him. That is a journey. I love that journey. And I'm gonna be doing a video on it very soon.
Ooh.
Hopefully.
Ooh.
So, yeah, stay tuned for that. But yeah, that's gonna be great to see Monarch, the show, The Monarchs.
The only thing I'm sad about is it's on Apple TV. Like, why is it on there?
Why is it? I know. Who has
Most
Apple TV?
Inconvenient streaming service of all time.
Who has Apple TV? Who actually? Why is it not on HBO
Old
Max?
farts.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't. Warner Brothers, what are y'all doing?
Godzilla
Old farts carry
Kong
Apple TV.
I don't know, man. I know, man. Yes, honestly, man. Who? Whatever.
I better get.
But what isn't whatever?
My collection.
Which
David
young
Harbour
lad has Apple TV?
Which young lad? Nobody under the age of 52. David Harbour, who obviously is well known for his involvement with Stranger Things and a couple other projects. He played Santa Claus a time or two.
Yeah.
Says that once Stranger Things season 5 wraps filming, he is done with TV shows. No more TV shows for him. No more. He's done. So that means basically just movies only. Wants to be a movie star. He wants to go to the movie theaters. Good for him. Right? He wants to be the big man's. Though he probably should get a better agent because, Santa Claus and Hellboy didn't do him all that well. Although I think he had a lot of potential for Hellboy. I just heard the movie
really
wasn't all
cast.
that good.
Honestly,
He was a good cast.
It wasn't as bad as people said it was, but I mean, it wasn't necessarily a good movie either.
Yeah,
it wasn't
just looks like they're already rebooting it.
Yeah, bro.
Already.
That was the dumbest shit ever because they Del Toro had the third one ready to go, and it's
yeah,
the other ones they made money, and there was literally no reason to reboot. Like, it's not like the movies came out 40 years ago. It was like 15 something maybe at the most.
Del Toro's the only man who should be making these movies.
They should just let him do his third one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got.
I need to rewatch Hellboy.
Oh man. The original, the two Hellboys are great. Del Toro is it's in his realm, but
I think Mongolia or
I
forget the guy that created Hellboy. I think he's writing the script for it.
Oh, for the new one. Well, the new one's already been filming. They've been filming.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, then I'm pretty sure he at least he has like a story credit or something like that. I forgot. But yeah.
Maybe, probably. The new one is about a younger Hellboy.
Oh, really?
From. Yeah.
Little baby Hellboy.
He ain't that young. A little baby Hellboy was terrifying.
Yeah,
but he is
Hellboy
a
and his
much...
Bizarre Adventures.
As of May 16th, they wrapped filming.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah, they wrapped a while ago. Yeah, Hellboy the Crooked Man.
Oh, yeah.
We'll hear more about that soon.
What?
Yeah.
Crooked.
Yeah. The Crooked Man.
Hellboy the Crooked Man?
Yeah, Hellboy the Crooked Man. Me loves my Hellboy. Yep. Yeah. Created by Mike Mangola.
Mangola. La Mangola. La
But,
Mangola. La Tancola. La Tacarona.
Okay. I don't know if you guys have heard, but Into the Spider-Verse is a movie that came out this year. You might have heard a thing or two about it.
What is it called?
Into the Spider-Verse, directed by Chris Lord and Phil Miller. Chris Miller and Phil Lord.
No. Oh, what's it about?
Oh, it's just about fucking Spider-Man, the Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
But
Cool.
there have been a bit of controversy surrounding the film. As we've established a little bit, the cast and crew obviously overworked. I don't think this is a surprise to anybody, but it turns out they were really overworked because the film has just come out on digital and there have been changes to the actual movie from the theatrical release. Now, some sources claim that these changes came from the fact that they had sent the non-English versions to other countries without those changes have being made. And that's why when the movie came out, people reported that they had seen different versions. Now, none of this is confirmed. Yeah, but I recently watched the movie again, and yes, there's actually quite a lot of changes, and some unnecessary changes, in my opinion.
Interesting.
But people have not taken too fondly to this, because it's like, well, what's the point? Like, for example, right, in the scene at the beginning of the movie where Miguel O'Hara, Mr. Daddy Oscar Isaac as Spider-Man is fighting Renaissance Vulture, he tells Layla, hey babes, call for backup. And in the theatrical cut, she just makes a funny remark and goes about her day. But in the digital version, she makes a funny remark and takes a picture with Miguel O'Hara, a little selfie, in which she uses a bunny filter over his mask. It's just a little gag, right?
Uh-huh.
Now, what was the purpose for that change? Nobody really knows.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, but it goes back to issues with Marvel. No, you know what? Yeah, I guess Marvel really
Just
did.
the industry as a whole with animation.
The industry's
visual effects.
that they're releasing. Well, not even just that, just visual effects, period, because they're releasing these films unfinished, right? You know, these people are overworked and they're releasing the film unfinished. What's happening? This is also why clearly Spider-Verse 3 is not going to come out for a long time because they want to take their time with it. Yeah. This sucks. What was the purpose of the teaser at the end of the movie? Why tease something that you knew wasn't going to happen? You know what I mean?
Like,
you know what I mean?
This movie was supposed to come out in March. I was like, damn, I don't have to wait that long. And I was like, now it might not come out till like 5 years from now.
Dude, the Into the Spider-Verse wasn't finished until after the movie came out. How are we going to expect another one in a year when they haven't even recorded any of the lines? Maybe they have now. I don't think.
Obviously, that means like they probably haven't done like any animation, so it's just like.
No, the chase scene in Into the Spider-Verse took 4 years. The chase scene took 4 years. How are they gonna? They're gonna make a. Oh man.
The chasing of them, all the Spider-Mans chasing Miles up the train.
Yeah, that took 4 years.
Holy shit!
How was it gonna come out? How was it gonna come out?
Oh no!
What if Sony just didn't know that they weren't working? They're all like, "All right, cool guys." They just haven't asked for like months. They're just like, "How's progress on Beyond?" Like they asked like a week after Cross came out, and they're all like, "Beyond? Yeah, like what are you guys like 75, 80% done?" They're all like,
No.
We were supposed to work
We've
on
got
that?
a script?
Yeah, we
We're
got a
supposed to
script.
work on that?
We were supposed to do something with that? Oh, I thought we were... Oh, okay. Well,
I
sorry.
thought...
There must have been a little misunderstanding. Dude, seriously, how big a misunderstanding is there? Between, like, the studio and, like, the creative team behind the movie? Because it's, like... This was supposed to come out, like, 8 months apart. Not even, like, a year. Like, 8 months or something. 8 or 9 months. What the fuck went wrong with the communication? That...
Dude,
you know...
I don't know, man.
And now it's just removed indefinitely. Like, we don't even know.
Yeah,
when.
it's... Which sucks because it just makes the cliffhanger all the more annoying.
Yeah, because it's like,
right?
we might actually have to wait 5 years. Like, I don't even think that's like...
Okay, had it been a cliffhanger and we knew it wasn't going to come out for a while, they could have... You know what the funniest part is? They could have just taken out that scene, just left it a cliffhanger. Yeah, some people wouldn't have been happy, but then there would have been no expectation of, oh, we have to only wait 12 months.
Yeah.
No, then it's just like, oh, now we have to wait for another couple years. But still. And I don't know, man. You know, it's so funny because imagine how many of the workers on the film, right, knowing damn well that they hadn't started on the third one, went to go watch the movies with their families or whatever, and they see that at the end and they're like, huh, wait, who's making that? That's not us. I'm not doing that. 1 year? You know? Which is ridiculous. Oh, man. That film.
At that point, they paid me triple for those scenes. At that point, pay me triple.
Man.
Triple to
Dude,
four.
not even triple, man. They got, I don't know what they can do. They got triple, man.
I mean, I'd rather wait
man,
5
they're
years for,
working
like, the
that
greatest
much.
movie ever than them rushing it in, like, a year. And it's, like...
Of
the
course.
worst thing ever.
Yeah. No, of course. Oh, it must have been so funny. I just imagine Haley Steinfeld going to the premiere. Oh, they'll return next March, and she's like, "Wait a second, I haven't done any lines. Am I not in the? Am I cut?"
Did you cast me? I really tried.
They're casting.
I thought I did a good
Wait,
job.
but the last one took us a couple years. How am I gonna do this in a couple months?
Yeah, they all recorded their lines over multiple years, huh? Like, they didn't just do it in one, like, session. Or not session, but, like, you know,
No,
like,
of
period
course
time.
not. Yeah, I see. She's like, "Huh, I don't really have that much time. How am I gonna do this?" But
That must be
yeah,
so annoying.
Of course, it's annoying. It's such a big inconvenience. Oh man, and imagine being the artist who, after the film is released, is still working on the movie, still sending new copies of the movie. That must have also been pretty annoying. Copies that it made changes that the studio probably told them to. All for what? For what? For what purpose? We don't know. But
They want it to be
no
silly
purpose
goofy.
at all.
Guys, if you guys want to watch Spider-Verse 3, just watch the 90s animated Spider-Man show where they did the original Spider-Verse.
With
Yeah. With Madam Web. Yeah,
Who's actually
Madam
an
Web's
old
also
woman
coming.
and not
Oh
a really
yeah.
hot 30-year-old.
What?
Hey, I mean, who's complaining though? Who
Man,
really
oh,
is
man.
complaining?
One
Me.
ticket for Madam Web, please.
Madam Web. But in other news, as we speak today, tomorrow is the official release date for the Blue Beetle, which we might talk about. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it in the next week.
Actually, I think I am gonna go watch it.
You're gonna watch it? Okay.
Yeah, I am gonna go watch it.
We are. Kevin, are you gonna watch it?
I don't know. It's just like I like Blue Beetle because I knew him beforehand a little bit, and I know some of what he is, but just I don't know. It's
Sure.
just-
Okay, we are.
I'm debating.
67% sure that we'll talk about it next week.
Hey, Kevin, $5
That's-
Tuesday.
I'll go.
$5 Tuesday.
See, there we go. All right, me and Kevin will go watch it.
All right. Wait, maybe I'll go watch it. We'll see if
$5
time
Tuesday.
permits.
$5 Tuesday's been
$5
saving my
Tuesday.
ass this year.
Dude,
$5.
more people got to know about $5 Tuesday.
I saw 2 movies in one day a week or 2 ago. I saw Talk to
For
Me.
$10.
And then, yeah, for $10. I saw Talk to Me. Went to my car, ate some Chipotle, and then 15 minutes later went right back in the theater to watch Mutant Mayhem or TMNT. That was awesome.
Hell yeah. That's
Only
how you do
$10.
it. $5 Tuesday.
Yeah.
Only $10.
Time to bloom.
You know what?
$10.
You know what? Maybe I will watch it this weekend. Maybe I'll watch it on Sunday. We'll see. We'll find out next week. But yeah,
Get the
Blue Beetle,
Mantini prices.
The Mantini prices. It debuted with an 86% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's currently sitting at 79. So, reviews are pretty good. Pretty good. And I think that's what people expected. People expected a good movie. I don't think anybody expected a masterpiece.
Yeah, just a fun.
I don't think people expected. Yeah, just
movie.
a fun ride.
Just a real
Fun
film movie. Like a real movie film that you go to the movies to watch. And if you're pirating it, you film it. It's a real film movie film that you go to the movies to film. Movie.
To film. Movie.
Don't pirate.
Film. And don't pirate.
Or don't get caught.
Yeah, that's it's
Don't get caught.
it's got a the movie has it's got a good suit. The Blue Beetle suit looks really good. don't pirate, but the Blue Beetle suit looks really really nice. Good actors, good cast.
Oh, I'm a pirate.
Don't get caught.
Don't get
Guys,
caught.
don't get caught. Don't get caught.
Yeah,
Yeah,
We got caught. That's why we're here.
If I catch
You've
you, I
definitely
want
been
25% of that income.
We're gonna be paying back. We're gonna be paying back Sony for pirating 20 different versions of Across the Spider-Verse. We're gonna pay that debt. So please subscribe to help.
Guys,
pay
like
back
and
our
subscribe.
debts.
And but don't
And
tell
our bail.
Sony. Shh.
Yeah, don't tell Sony.
It's a nice suit. Don't tell Sony.
Don't tell Sony.
Don't tell Sony.
Oh my goodness. Guys.
Sony's actually here. We gotta go. We're gonna get lawyers.
Yeah,
shit.
we
Sony's
gotta
here.
go. It's a Sony police.
Guys,
we gotta get out
who
of here.
snitched? Who snitched? Who snitched?
Pretty sure it was Kevin.
Who snitched? I'm pretty sure it's Kevin too.
Yeah.
Kevin's always the one that snitches, man.
Wait, nah, Kevin.
Me.
Remember that? There was that one guy you met. Big chunky boy. What
Big
was his name?
DJ
It was,
Kev.
Chunky boy.
Yeah, you met
Yeah.
him
Big
in,
chunky boy.
in the hall when we
That's-
were in the detention hall when we were eating at the lunch.
Yeah.
tables. What was
Yeah,
his name?
Kevin. Come on.
Oh, his name was
I'm
Come on,
sorry that he offered me a freaking chicken burrito.
Yeah,
Kevin, man.
I think he let it slip.
Hey,
Maybe he did let
he
it
offered
slip.
me a chicken.
We could have had an
burrito from
empire,
Chipotle.
guys. We could have had a Spider-Verse pirating empire, but
But
it
no.
all went to hell.
What the extra
Big
guac?
chumpy booty, and Kevin let it slip.
Yeah. I'm
Well,
sorry.
My name is Nico,
Chicken
aka
burrito
Prince
hard.
Prince Production. P.
What?
That's
What
my
the hell
name.
is that?
My name is Nico, aka P.
BBBBBBBB. Anyways, I'm just here enjoying my guac burrito thing now at this point since we got caught. But yeah, my name is Dr. Thick, aka Kevy Kev.
My name is Charles, aka APS Entertainment.
And
we are-
will be gone.
It will
And
be.
we are the unsuspected criminals.
Brother.
Yep, good enough. We are the usual rejects. The cops are right outside our door, and we will see you guys next week. See ya.
Next week.
Doses.